Time crew, how lucky are you?
How lucky are you?
Today we are going to get introduced to the 10 unluckiest people
Unlucky.
of all time. So, you know what? I'm actually curious to find out exactly what makes these people unlucky.
Yeah.
They don't know how unlucky I am.
Did they not win the lottery that day? Like, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, we have you guys, so I guess I'm not that unlucky. But
Hey, yeah, we're very lucky.
let's figure out what's going on. Who's unlucky? Don't forget to
right.
subscribe. We're 80,000 strong here on the Good Time
Yes,
Podcast.
80,000
I'll say that like
strong.
every video now.
Okay, listen, that's a milestone, okay?
It is.
Because of you guys.
Top 10 unluckiest.
Most of us don't plan on winning the lottery, but a woman from England did just that. Her winning jackpot ticket was worth an astounding $181 million. Great, right? Wrong. This unlucky woman played so often she had a routine. She would buy a ticket once a week and give it to her husband for safekeeping. But because she didn't have the physical ticket to compare the winning numbers to, she started tracking the tickets by writing them down on a separate sheet of paper. She would pick the same numbers every time she played the lottery. After years of not winning, she checked her numbers and finally, she'd won! Unfortunately this time, her husband had thrown the ticket away, and it was long lost in the trash. The unknown man in question had one job: assassinate the Archduke Franz.
Oh, this is another one. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we'll get back to it real quick, but he would have to die. He would have to
You
go.
threw it in the trash?
He would have to die. I'm like, why would you throw it in the trash before we ever check the freaking numbers?
Why would you throw it in the trash?
Throw it after the numbers have already been pulled. Like after.
And even still, hold on to it for good measure. Like,
No.
in case they redraw or something. I don't know.
I can redraw.
I don't know.
You guys are clearly an idiot.
Jeez. Wait,
Divorce.
but how does she have
Draw
the
up
check?
the divorce papers, huh?
How'd she have the check, though?
She didn't. That was somebody else's.
Ferdinand, but don't get caught. At 10:10 a.m. on a sunny day in June, this assassin came armed with a bomb and a gun to take the Archduke out. When the Archduke's car came within range, the assassin threw his bomb. But in an awful display of bad luck, it bounced off the back of the Archduke's convertible and detonated under another car. Terrified of getting caught, the assassin tried to commit suicide by swallowing a cyanide pill and jumping in the local river. Disastrously, his cyanide pill only made him start vomiting, and the river was dried up to a sad 13 centimeters. As if failing to commit suicide wasn't bad enough, the police dragged him out of the river and let the crowd beat him before placing him under arrest.
Goodness.
Sometimes people just don't know when to cut a loss. Melanie Martinez just might qualify after losing 4 homes to 4 hurricanes in the last 50 years.
Wow.
Most people would move after just one, but Melanie let hurricanes Betsy, Juan, George, and the infamous Katrina destroy her home one after the other. People question why she hasn't just moved already. But while she says she's thought about leaving, she just can't because she was born here. And Louisiana, well, it's home, as she says. But in 2012, Melanie thought her luck had turned around when the A&E reality show Hideous Houses called and said they were touched by her story. A&E offered to do a $20,000 makeover on her 5th home, and she took it. Tragically, just a few months later, the Category 1 Hurricane Isaac tore through and left her newly remodeled home in ruins.
Oh my God.
Now I've lost 5 houses to 5 storms, every time a wipeout, says the woman media now calls, quote, the unluckiest woman in America.
Lady,
Dude.
move somewhere else, dog. Go somewhere else.
At least go further north or
You
further
lost-
inland.
You lost freaking 5 homes, dog. You need to leave. You need to move to another country.
Like, it's not working.
You don't even need to live in the United States anymore. You need to live somewhere where they're like, oh, we literally never have tropical storms or hurricanes here.
But, like, dude, they even redid her house completely, like...
$20,000 blown away to the wind.
And they said a short time, too. Like, I don't even know how long she got to enjoy it.
She needs to learn and move. Life is trying to tell you something. You're
I'm
not
about to say,
listening.
that's a lesson.
You're not listening.
Smack dab in the face.
How many times does life have to blow your house over for you to listen?
And that's really sad, but you gotta pay
Pick up
attention.
and move. How does she keep getting houses, though? She must have, like, incredible insurance.
Well, think about it. If you keep getting flooded out, you probably get paid at some point.
Oh.
Your house is totaled.
Insurance will drop you after the second one. Be like, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing doing something.
Well, you gotta have flood insurance. Like, I don't know what the... See, it looked like the wind just blew it over. I don't even know. Natural disaster insurance? I don't know.
According to legend, a caring German zookeeper named Friedrich Reisfeld was worried about a constipated sick elephant under his care. Frustrated and at his wit's end, the zookeeper decided the only way to relieve the elephant would be to feed him laxatives. The zookeeper's worries must have been deserved, because the elephant is said to have defecated around 200 pounds of feces in one quick go. If that wasn't crazy enough, in a bizarre turn of events, what should have been a happy day for the zookeeper instead turned into his last, when he was in the wrong place at the wrong time and was drowned in the elephant's dung.
Oh!
We've all fantasized about the revenge.
Yeah, guys, there's a joke on the table, and I'm just gonna have to use it. He went out a pretty shitty way, didn't he? I'm sorry. Are we laughing at a man's death? I feel so bad.
No.
You say he was drowned. It was his last day. He was drowned. He died.
Dude.
He was drowned in 200.
That is such a... oh, gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Not only is it disgusting, but here's the thing. Would you want to, like... I don't know.
It was just like...
It's like, just kill me now. It's probably way But wait.
Goodness gracious. He probably had to smell that and breathe it in.
Wasn't it his idea, though?
It was his
to
idea
to give the elephant the laxative?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you think perhaps it was that like carb?
Whoa!
You gotta stop laughing. You gotta stop.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Moving on.
We would take on a lover-gone cheater. But Feng, the 21-year-old mother of 5, might have taken it too far when she chopped off her cheating husband's penis. Twice! Now under arrest, the wife originally found out about her husband's infidelity when he left open his email with flirty exchanges to another woman. Blind with rage, the wife did what any self-respecting woman would and took a pair of scissors to his manhood while he was sleeping. The cheater was rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery, where doctors were miraculously able to save his penis. But still angry, his crazed wife snuck into his recovery room to finish the job. Feng hacked it off again, but this time she threw it out the window. Authorities were unable to find his penis a second time.
Oh my God!
Canadian accountant Joel Iffergan lost out on half of a $27 million jackpot in 2008. Feeling lucky, he bought 2 tickets for that week's drawing just before the 9 p.m. deadline. Unfortunately, only 1 ticket was bought in time for the drawing, but not the winning one. The winning ticket was bought just 7 seconds too late. Angry, Joel took his case to a lawyer and battled with the Canadian Supreme Court over the money, but neither side could let the 7 seconds go for 7 years. Finally, a ruling was made. Joel lost his appeal, lost the money, lost 7 years of his life, and was stuck with an enormous amount of legal fees.
That's really silly.
Gianne Rogers was never very lucky, and highlighting just a few memorable moments of her life won't be easy. Like the time she slipped off the deck of a cruise ship and was stranded in the ocean for hours before being found. Or when Rogers was struck by lightning that melted her pantyhose to her legs and caused severe nerve damage twice. Or maybe the time that she was swimming at the YMCA and heard that there was a phone call for a Rogers. While she tried to leave the pool to answer the call, she accidentally pantsed a man who was also leaving the pool to answer the phone. That man happened to be Fred Rogers, the host of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh, that was
Tennis linesman Dickvardheim was sitting on the sidelines in a folding chair on September 10th, 1983.
Talk about. His name is what? His name is Dickvardheim?
I didn't hear his name.
His name is Dick. He got tennis ball to the ball.
He was already unlucky from the beginning.
I'm about to say, he was destined for this feat. Honestly, pantsing Mr. Rogers not a bad... I mean, that's a good introduction. Like, I'm sorry that I pulled your pants down, sir, but
hey, by the way, love your work.
Love
dude.
your show. Can it be on? No? Okay. But nice to meet you anyway.
Yeah, it's still cool.
I mean, that's a story she has for life. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I'll never forget
She
the
got a
time.
lot of stories.
I never forget the time I pulled down Mr. Rogers' pants at the pool at the YMCA.
excuse me?
I was swimming at the YMCA like just a regular person. Anyway,
She said the Y?
yeah,
You said the YMCA?
The YMCA.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
Tennis linesman Dickvardheim was sitting on the sidelines in a folding chair on September 10th, 1983, when a stray serve off the racket of Stefan Edberg struck him in the groin. The sudden pain was so severe that it caused Verdheim to fall backwards and off of his chair. When his head met with the hard concrete, he immediately fell unconscious. Verdheim spent 5 days in a coma with a bleeding brain before he died. His death is so unlucky that Verdheim is the only known person to be killed at a tennis match by a tennis ball. Poor Dick essentially died by being struck in the dick.
okay, they had to
Henry
do that.
Zyglin's life is something out of a movie. In 1883, Zyglin crossed fate and set off a chain of unlucky events by breaking up with his then-girlfriend. Destroyed by the heartbreak, she responded by committing suicide. This tormented her brother so much he hunted Zyglin down and shot him. The killer brother, thinking Zyglin was dead, then turned the gun and shot himself. But in a twist of events, Zyglin had survived. The bullet had only grazed his face before lodging into a tree behind him. Years later, Zyglin resolved to destroy the tree. He hatched a plan and decided that he would blow it up with dynamite. Incredibly, by chance alone, the explosion sent the bullet in the tree, flying through Zyglin's head, killing him instantly.
Wow.
The odds of being struck by lightning once in a lifetime are 3,000 to 1. Now compare those odds to the odds of being struck 7 times, which is nearly 22 septillion to 1. Seems impossible, but that's exactly what happened to U.S. Park Ranger Roy Sullivan, who holds the Guinness World Record for the most amount of times one human being has been struck by lightning. During his latest clash with lightning, Roy was hit and then had to fight off a hungry bear with just a stick.
Roy, you are one unlucky motherfucker, sir.
But you're a beast.
Like, I'm about to say, can we please talk about that last one? Because how in the world he gets struck by lightning and had to fight a
gotta
bear?
fight off a bear with a stick, and he lived.
And you gotta fight a bear? Like it's like a video game.
Yeah.
Then you get to the final boss.
Yeah, that's like combat.
You get to the final boss, and then they evolve, and
yeah.
then the real final boss comes. It's like, I get struck by lightning.
So now you're weak.
And then you're like, oh, I'm alive. Oh, it's a bear!
Oh, it's a bear!
Oh,
With a
freaking
stick.
big
Oh,
old
I
bear
got a
just-
stick.
Oh, I need something. The stick.
Oh my
Roy,
gosh.
you are unlucky, but then maybe you're lucky. I would retire right after that. I'm not coming back to this forest.
Dude,
I'm not coming back to this forest. I've been struck too many times.
this to me just sounds like a big video of karma. For the most part. Some of these things, people are just really unlucky and they just don't learn. But like that one guy, the freaking bullet came back the same bullet.
The same
Came
bullet.
back and killed
Why would he
him.
blow up? Like,
Yeah, that's...
come on, man. Let it. See, it happens for some of these people because they just don't move on. That guy lost by 7 seconds. They told him he lost. You lost.
Yeah.
Go home. There's
Ugh.
no appeal.
That would
You
eat me up.
lost.
7 seconds?
It doesn't matter if it's 1 millisecond. You
because
lost.
of 2 minutes?
You lost. As soon as the clock ticks once, you lose.
But isn't that strange though? I didn't realize. Like, why couldn't it just carry over? Oh, well, I guess never mind.
Because it's past 9 o'clock now.
No. I'm saying if you have the ticket, like, it wouldn't matter until the next drawing, not that one. I don't know. 7 seconds is strange.
It's strange that they did it like that, but
Yeah. But
You
think about it.
lost.
You're gonna lose if you try to appeal. Hey, I need my lottery money.
I need my lottery money. What? This is
No,
our
they
money.
just pocketed $200 million.
I'm about to say, because nobody
Giving
wins the
you that?
lottery. You think they just come back and do it with the same? No, they keep it.
Yeah.
They keep it and start over, and they just do it again.
And they might raise the jackpot, but nobody has it still.
Yeah, exactly.
so-
They raised the jackpot. So that's just more money, but they ain't giving you that money.
You know, we've been seeing a lot of lottery stories lately.
Yeah, I know, right? Should we play the lottery?
Maybe we should.
I don't really know how. We need to do a
Yeah,
live stream.
you
guys
guys-
gotta show us how to play that one where you get the numbers. Because I would just go in there and just be like, let me have a Powerball.
Yeah, and then you gotta have cash.
Yeah, then you
That's
gotta get some
quite
cash. You gotta go
annoying.
to the bank first and get some cash.
Yeah. You guys talk to us about the lottery in the comments.
I don't know anything about the lottery.
Should we do it? Or just like, because I feel like if we did it, we would be the people that are like, oh, we never play. And then we win like some crazy amount of money.
But the whole lifestyle would change because I'll definitely buy a Lamborghini.
And then we'll go on My Lottery Dream House.
Oh, yeah, and get a house.
And have, dang, what the frick's his name? Why can't I remember it now?
I would just go on there just so I could be on the show. I never knew his name. Like Adam or something like that?
Forget.
The guy with the tattoo.
I literally watch him all the time.
He got the tiger tattoos on his neck.
He's the only guy that does a lottery house show.
Yeah, he's super fashionable.
Totally.
I definitely need his stylist.
I love watching him.
I need his stylist and his diet program so I can get... I gotta be wearing that stuff too.
Yeah. If you guys know his name, comment so we can look him up and call him.
Yeah. And tell him to call us so we can get on one of those shows too.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think so.
You feel that? I think
that was cool.
Okay.
Subscribe.
We're 80,000 strong here on the Good Time Graphics. Bye.